I spent 4 years getting a bioengineering degree, and here are 3 lessons it taught me that might change the way you think about life and the way you shop because everything's so much more expensive. And today we're feeding the cats Stella and Chewy. And the first lesson is that simple doesn't always mean less effective. Now, I had a startup in college where basically I would analyze your hair sample and create a custom product for you, catering to your hair specific needs. And not only was that idea super complex and it took a lot of time, but I wasn't happy doing it. Someone's really hungry. And it seemed really nice and seemed really scientific and something that would fit someone that would be studying bioengineering. But I didn't really feel like I was able to help as many people as I do now because the process just took so much time. Now I had to look at a bunch of hair samples under the microscope and then physically write down a custom formula for them and then actually make it. Now I love science, but it kind of took away my love for science and experimentation just because it was something in the end I didn't really enjoy doing. But now I feel like I'm able to help more people by just creating content about brands and about products that I like so that they can try it. And I think it's a more simple solution than basically just engineering the hair selection process. And it's definitely something I want to get back to doing at some point, but in a different way that's like less complex. Because I just learned that sometimes the simpler way is the best way, and sometimes the smartest and the best thing to do is to do whatever works for you. And for me, running that specific startup wasn't the best thing for me. And I even feel like it wasn't the best thing for the people I was helping too. Yoshi didn't want to eat right now, so I'm just going to cover this and save it for her later. Which actually brings us to our next lesson, which is just because something is popular or it seems like everyone's doing it doesn't mean that it's right for you. Now, I went to party school, but I'm not really a party person, but I really want to be a party person because that was just part of the culture for my school. And there were times that it was fun, but it also could be super draining. And a lot of the friends I made going to parties weren't my friends anymore once I stopped going. And it kind of reminds me of that really common quote that grass is always greener on the other side, because I thought that going out and going to parties was going to make me happier because everyone that went to parties and stuff that I knew seemed a lot more happy. And once I started to go with them, not only was I super drained, but the people I thought were super happy and were having so much fun at parties were also miserable. So just because something seems like the common thing to do, it doesn't really necessarily mean it's right for you.